Alright guys, well it's Vol and Fonger here again, and apparently there's replays between Flash and Odin. We got this replay off fighterreplays.com this evening, and I better speed it up to fastest so that we're watching this in the correct speed. But yeah, not too many other replays were available, and we saw that this one has been surfaced. Not really sure whether this is a legitimate replay, but it appears to be Flash versus Odin. And this evening we're planning on commentating. We were planning on watching Bisu versus Xavier, but we're having to load that up in the background. So in the meantime, we're just going to show you guys that TVZ on Andromeda. And yeah, Flash, of course, from the KTF Magicians. Apparently been doing well again recently in Pro League, but not too well anywhere else. Not too sure what you have to say about that. But we've got Odin as well, sending his Overlord over to the left-hand side here. And yeah, TVZ on Andromeda, not too much else to say, but the game's just starting out. I mean, do you want to sort of venture forth any commentary on TVZ or your thoughts on the evening, how things are going so far?
On TVZ Andromeda Flash is always like the 8 racks of the natural, along with the quick wall. It doesn't look like he's going for that this game, but it's always been quite he's like that build. Like a couple of depots in the barracks will wall you off against slings. Although you need like an SUV to stand there as well. But
I've seen that.
This time, yeah, it's pretty cool build.
I always forget to do that myself. Like
yeah.
when I'm in Andromeda, but it's a really good idea. It's a good idea to do that because Zerg players, you know, because the map's so large, they don't really expect the Terran to try and rush them. And as you can see, Odin's setting up 2 drones. One of them is there to put the hatchery down. The other one is there to scout. As you can see, he's heading that up. He's going counterclockwise to the top right. He's not going to find him there. Looks like Flash is going to send out an SCV of his own. He's heading up counterclockwise as well. The Overlord's going to head over and spot him eventually, but not before too long. He's gone for that barracks. It looks to be, it's probably just going to be a 1 barracks into command center build. And the Zerg's gone 12 hatch with the spawning pool. Well, not 12 hatch, but you know what I'm saying. Hatch before spawning pool.
Yeah.
And we're going to see some standard stuff, but at least it gives us something to commentate on for this evening. Second supply depot going down, first Terran. Yeah, this looks really standard, doesn't it?
I love standard TVZ because it generally ends up with Terran winning.
Yeah.
But yeah. When Flash is involved, it's always interesting. He makes a hell of a lot of Marines.
Just gonna get some more beer.
And yeah, so Odin's going for a 3 hatch, I think, with his 3rd hatchery at his mineral only.
Correct.
And Flash should be putting down a command center as soon as he's scouted the Zerg, because he doesn't really want to. Has he scouted him yet? I guess he's pretty sure that he's.
This is the SCV coming down to Odin's position. He's going to spot at ETA 2 seconds. And that's when he'll be putting down the command center. There it is, as you can see. And this SCV possibly putting down a bunker. No, he's not, because he's seen that 3rd hatchery as well. And he knows that those Zerglings are going to be a long way away. As you can see here, we've only got 2 Zerglings. That's not really enough to overrun this expansion. And in fact, Flash is heading out with 3 Marines straight over to Odin's space because he knows the timing of things that well. We've got 2 more Zerglings over here at the natural, and in fact a 3rd batch. So total 6 Zerglings. They are going to be able to kill these 3 Marines. So Flash heading back, you know, he's an intelligent player. He's going to know those Zerglings are going to be too much for him. He's only got the total 5 Marines over here, so he's going to hang out at the natural, put down the 2nd barracks, put down the refinery, and just basically play it standard as we've been talking about.
That was great. I love it. I mean, because he had those Marines in the middle of the map. He didn't do any damage with them because he saw too many lings, but just having them there, he had to make those 6 Zerglings, otherwise those 5 Marines would have overrun him, essentially. I mean, taking out a couple of drones at least, anyway.
That's right.
It's just that, yeah.
Notice that Odin doesn't actually need any creeping colonies just yet. He was thinking about putting one there with a drone, but has decided against it. Because he knows what Flash is doing. He knows that, cause he can probably see, because his Overlord has seen the expansion here. He knows that Flash is not really going to have enough Marines to push just yet. He's going to have before long, putting down the extra Marines now. Gone for the Academy. But Odin is just confident enough to not put down any creep colonies. He's gone to lair before any creep colonies put down. That's quite crucial. The SCV moves through, sees no creep colonies, and the Marines immediately move out and start squashing the Zerglings. Only 3 left. So this is where you've got to start seeing some defense. There's the creep colony now. More drones. Maybe he should be building some Zerglings as well. There's one batch, but Flash is getting dangerously close. I don't think Flash wants to risk too much, but he's in a fairly comfortable position now, isn't he, with the third barracks going down?
There's a pretty quick third barracks, actually. He's gone... Yeah. But yeah, I love to see one Rex CC and actually some aggression mixed in there, just to make sure that the Zerg keeps up on the defense side of things. So it looks like he's going to have his Marines and Medics and Firebats up soon. Presumably going to scan that spire. Yeah,
Medics are out.
It looks good. Yep, he's done the right build. Got 3 racks into eBay.
Stem's nearly finished.
Yeah.
eBay's going, +1 weapons will be. The cool thing is that he hasn't needed a bunker. I love it how pros just don't ever build that because they're so confident with it. They played this matchup so many times in the map through so confidently. He just needs to rush around with his Marines. He can always come back because his stem's quick enough and prevent the Zerglings from running past. In the meantime, Spire nearly completed now. Odin getting just the right amount of resources here. He's upgrading now that he realizes the Marines have an opportunity, an opening. But see this. The reinforcement Marines prevent the Zerglings from charging in behind the other ones. And this is typical Flash play, keeping the squad of Marines out in the midfield to put pressure on the Zerg to make sure that the Mutalisks don't feel too cocky heading over to the Terran base. And in the meantime, he's got just the timing right. He hasn't put them down in the turrets just yet. Just going to start them right now. You'll see this SUV putting down a turret. Here we go. Ready to intercept that 3-hatch muta because he knows it's coming. Put it down the factory. This is very standard stuff. 3 barracks going down, getting ready to move into place. Still hasn't even got a bunker down. And just checking for that third base, for that third gas rather from the Zerg. And here come the Mutalisks.
Yeah, like you said, it's really standard play, but it's just beautifully executed standard play. That's what I love about Flash. He'll take, I mean, he can be creative as well, but when he plays standard, he just plays it so well. Yeah, great play to learn from.
Good that the turrets are above the cliff there. That's very important. But now attacking the bunker with the Marines inside it, and with the Zerglings support, so Flash pushing in with the squad. I think that actually kind of went badly for Flash because he could have had his Marines advance a little bit more to actually defend that and keep the bunker alive. Unfortunately, he's lost it. But out in the midfield, we've still got the squad here, and this actual artifact of the map, this positioning here, actually blocks some line of sight, and that made it a little bit harder for the Marines to take on the Mutalisks. But still, it allows Odin to put this expansion down, go for the third gas. In the meantime, he's putting down his evolution chamber. This says to me that he's probably going to be... Oh no, he's not skipping Hydralisks. He's going for Lurkers, upgrading them. Nearly about 1/3 of the way done. Plenty of Marines out in the midfield for Flash now. Just scouting around, looking for any extra expansions to see what Odin's up to. But Odin's got a fairly moderate force out in the field, and he has that opportunity of charging past the Marines straight into Flash's natural. But is this enough defense?
I reckon he'd probably break that if he tries to.
He's trying, all right. He's trying, and Flash is there to defend. Losing a lot of Zerglings. The Zerglings are actually killing all the Marines. The Mutalisks are making it past as well. Flash is sending some forces back, but he's actually using a squad to go take out this expansion while this attack's going on. What do you think of that? He's going to lose a lot of...
That's quick thinking.
Yeah,
he's going to take out the third gas, and he's going to defend. I mean, he's going to take some damage at home, but he's not losing any significant amount of SCPs at the moment.
And lifting off the engineering bay to keep that alive.
Yeah.
And the Firebats are nice. I'm expecting some medics. No medics yet. The Firebats are going to be more than enough to get rid of all of these Zerglings. And there's a line of turrets there, so the Mutalisks are boxed in, having to run away now. I'm taking a lot of flak there, and the Marines have successfully knocked out that hatcher with no cancelled drone or anything. So that's no third gas for Odin. Flash is keeping things alive for 2 bases here, and plenty more Marines coming in. He's got a force out in the field. This is probably going to be taken out quickly by Odin. Odin's actually moving in another Zerg drone to have another go at the third gas, but in the meantime, Odin's sending back his force straight away to the natural, which has 2 more bunkers at it. So plenty of defense here. I don't think Flash is going to fall for this a second time.
Yeah, Flash had that second bunker building at the time that he came in. It was just a little bit too late to hold off that earlier attack, but right now he's fairly safe with that in place. So we'll just have to see how the workers take this.
quite right. Looks to me like we have 7 lurkers out in the field with more Hydralisks ready to morph lurkers in. We've got Carapace upgrading. No sign of a hive yet. And there's the expansion at the top left, but Flash knows about it. Flash is going to be ready to push out for that just as soon as he stopped this contain here. But a contain it is. With 7 lurkers moving in, that's not going to be able to make it past the 2 bunkers. But it is going to delay Flash pushing out. He's got another drone heading out to the top right. This is going to be better. But what we've got here, Barracks ready to take out the top left hatchery. I've done that myself a few times.
Yeah, same. I mean, I generally just have enough minerals to just make about 5 barracks anywhere at the time.
Exactly.
Out there, but I mean, Flash has this all calculated already.
It's a lot of fun, but a lot more. Those excess Hydralisks have now been turned into lurkers. We've got 100 gas in the bank for Odin. He's got a lot of